Initiating login sequence. Welcome to Alyx's world.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Alyx's World, a safe space for wrestling fans like you. I'm your host, Alyx, just Alyx, and this is my WWE Money in the Bank review and results broadcast.
Kevin Dunn always do that camera angle where he follows two wrestlers fighting out the arena. I said to myself, if Cena comes out there I'ma scream soon as them trumpets hit. I was 9 years old again.
Well, good to know that you were able to relive your childhood, Shannon. Thank you for the donation. I kinda let that one slip through. You'll have to forgive me for that, guys. I'm gonna make sure that the super chats are actually paused at this time and they don't interrupt me before it's time. So, regardless, we're here to talk about Money in the Bank, which was live in front of fans. The first pay-per-view live with an audience since the pandemic started, which is actually pretty dope. And, looks like I'm an idiot. I forgot to put this thing on loop. So, let me try this again. I want to thank my boy, it's J Knox, for this amazing cover. Animated. He's also here in the live chat, so be sure you show him some love. And also, be sure you like the video, subscribe, and click the bell to catch all my content when it comes out. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on the road to 50,000 subscribers. Please be sure to get them likes up. The more you like the video, the more this will be viewed. And the more I can grow, the more I can expand my brand. The goal for this particular live broadcast is 300 likes. Now, I'm almost certain we will hit that already because I'm already looking at the early crowd. We got a big audience really early. But the goal for this particular broadcast is 300 likes. That's the goal. So if you're here, boom, hit that like button, subscribe, click the bell to catch all my content when it comes out. While you're at it, help expand the brand by doing the following things. Join the membership and be a part of this ever-expanding brand known as Alyx's World, a safe space for wrestling fans like you. You can also get a chance to either get me to react or do a video request. That's one of the perks by joining the membership. Check that out. Also help expand the brand by doing the following things. Like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter at JustAlyxCentral. Also give me a follow on Instagram. Donate using PayPal, Patreon, and yes, super chats are officially on. You can donate at any point in time during the broadcast to get your thoughts played live on the air. Email me at justalyxsworld@gmail.com for business inquiries and just to say hi. Buy yourself a t-shirt today at Pro Wrestling Tees. Get you a old school Deluxe Man t-shirt. Get you a new school Alyx's World t-shirt, but also get you a blonde hair, blue eyes, apple pie America t-shirt made by It's J Knox and Fire Star Heart. Let's get a quick word from my sponsorship, and then we'll do some shout outs before we get to the review. Today's video is sponsored by Amazon Music Unlimited, featuring 70 million songs and thousands of expert playlists. With Amazon Music Unlimited, you can listen to any song, anytime, anywhere, on all your devices. Smartphone, tablet, PC, Fire TV, and even Amazon Echo. Today, if you sign up using the link getamazonmusic.com, just Alyx, you'll get a 90-day free trial that you can cancel at any time. Following that, you'll be paying a small $7.99 that includes no ads and no interruptions. Take advantage of this opportunity today using getamazonmusic.com, just Alyx, in the description below. Ladies and gentlemen, we have made history, I believe. First time ever that an early stream such as this has over 200 viewers live, and that's the early crowd. Over 200 people watching me right now and counting. So If I don't say your name, it's not because I hate you. And I see we got a bucket load of super chats real early. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do some shout outs, then I'm gonna play your super chats, and then I'm gonna have to pause them and do the rest of them later, because there's a lot already. As always, show some love to the moderators, Ultra Shadow 97, Firestar Heart, Elias Demi, Godzilla Hawk, and of course, special guest, it's Jay Knox. Again, Jay Knox helped make the cover for tonight's stream. He's amazing and intelligently talented artist. Please show him some love. Hello to the following people. I'm just gonna say the first names I see. Sonic Artemis 117, Jojo, Johan McDonald, Ray Perkins, Super Hothead 14, that's new. We got Dennis King, a member, a big member. Good to hear, good to see ya. Jose Ortiz, Sam 3. We got Chase 5677. We got Kong Unleashed in the house. We got King Burbs. We got Michael Johnson. We got Slasher Khan. We got Catherine Tega. We got Diego Perez. Oh my goodness, it's going fast. You guys are going really fast. Okay, Alaska. We got Twitwow in the house. I'm about to do a rant that's gonna piss off Twitwow, and that's okay. He messaged me before this telling me that what I'm about to rant about is Karen energy. I guess I'm a Karen right now. It is what it is. But I hope you all can relate to this energy that I'm about to give you. Lazy Cheese. We got the Hounds of Oof Boy. That's a new one. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm sorry, I gotta just do 3 more. Ghost Skull, Noel, Jimenez, and New Japan Pro Wrestling Girl. If I don't say your name, it's not because I hate you. Do you not see the super chats that are ready? I have to play these super chats. I'm gonna be here all day if I don't play them. So we're gonna play some super chats, and then we're gonna get right to the review.
I am happy for John Cena is back in WWE. I know he will lose at SummerSlam. I told you so about Big E will win Money in the Bank match since 3 months ago. You want Drew McIntyre or Cesaro win Money in the Bank?
Well, if you called Big E, congratulations. You'll have to forgive me if I didn't think he was going to win. Especially with Drew McIntyre in the match. But I'm very happy he did. Super chat.
This super chat is brought to you by Applebee's Grin.
I mean, if Applebee's wants to sponsor me, come on over. I can use that Applebee's money. I'm assuming you're eating at Applebee's, right, Franklin? Otherwise, that was super random. But thank you for the super chat anyways. Well, we got a lot of super chats. I'm gonna have to pause it after a certain number, guys. Thank you so much for donating, though.
Lashley versus Big E?
Let's go. Lashley, Big E, Roman. Maybe we can send Big E after Karrion Kross. Who am I kidding? Nah, he'll go after either Lashley or Roman. I'm good either way. That was the right choice. I can't wait to talk about that. That made me so goddamn happy. It did. It did. Let's do 2 more. GIF so far.
Great PPV. And this channel is too.
Well, thank you, No Gimmicks. Thank you for your generous donation. I really do appreciate that. And I see you went for a specific amount to get one specific song of one specific GIF. I see what you're doing, sir. Very smart.
If only you know how loud I screamed when a certain big man won the men's MITB match.
I almost broke the windows in my room. I was hopping around like a goddamn kangaroo, honestly. I was so happy. I was super happy. So, all right. I gotta pause super chats. We'd be here all day if I just let them play. So we're gonna come back to super chats in the middle of the review. So keep on donating and keep on watching. Thank you all for being here. The goal, once again, is 300 likes. And again, the audience is growing every second, so I think we can hit it. Let's kick things off with a rant. Now, most of you who are watching the show experience a certain glitch in the system, a certain shock to the system. And I'm not talking about Undisputed Era, unfortunately. WWE, you're getting paid $2 billion to get your content streamed on Peacock. The least you can do is make sure that your streams are clean. Okay? It's already bad enough that we lost the right. We lost what I thought was at least one of the few things that was cool about the network. The opportunity, the right to choose matches, specific matches, without having to go through pay-per-views to find them. But that's not really all that big of a deal. The last thing I need to worry about while watching your streams on Peacock, is it freezing up? Is it lagging? That's bullshit. That should not be happening. There's no excuse for that. Seriously, Peacock is $1 billion corporation. This isn't me pulling a Karen. This isn't me going crazy about it. No, this is me making a legitimate complaint. That was not cool. Now they fixed it, but it's been freezing up quite often. This isn't just a one-time thing. Everybody's just acting like it just happened today. No, this has been happening. It was just really bad this time around. The freezes, the glitches. This should not be happening for anybody, especially for pay-per-views in WWE. So I hope some doors were kicked down. I hope some tables were flipped, because I was not happy when it was happening. I might have to go back and watch that men's Money in the Bank match, because I missed a good first 5 minutes of it because of the glitches. That's not cool. It really isn't. Now, apparently, based off of some of your comments, it didn't stop for some of you. For me, all I had to do after a certain amount of time, reset it, and I was cool. It was still glitching for a lot of people. There is no excuse for that. No excuse. You're getting paid way too much money. It is $1 billion corporation. Fix your shit. If I'm giving you money monthly, and I'm doing the $9.99, by the way, with no ads, I don't want the stream screwing up. Not like that. And some of you might be talking about it's not that big of a deal. Okay, well, all right. Well, when it continues to happen, and we get people missing out on matches, dream matches. Let's say they do Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley at SummerSlam, and then it starts glitching. Oh, don't come complain to me. Oh, it just happened a couple. No, it shouldn't be happening. Period. Embarrassing. Very embarrassing for WWE. And it did take away from me a little bit. It did take away from the experience. It wasn't cool that happened. So hopefully, if I can go back and watch it, I can watch it clean. But that was horrific. Embarrassing. Just let me know how y'all were able to get through that little glitch in the system. That was ridiculous. Also, let's talk about Fort Worth, Texas. Now, Houston did me proud for Friday Night SmackDown. I thought Houston was a hot crowd. The show overall was, honestly, the show was passable. It was decent, but I thought the crowd made it a lot better than what it was. I really enjoyed that show because of the crowd. You know what I was gonna say? I do wish it would have been 2 shows. I wish they would have done Money in the Bank in Houston as well, because I feel like Houston would have given it a lot more respect than Fort Worth. I thought Fort Worth, for the most part, was just an inconsistent crowd. They were not reacting to anything the first half of the show. I am like, why are you guys here? Jesus Christ. As we get into later on in the show, we get, the Bobby Lashley, Kofi Kingston, Roman Reigns' Edge, and then, of course, that men's Money in the Bank match. They got into it, as you would expect. But at first, I was just like, yo, y'all are quiet. There were, especially during that women's match, there were portions where you could hear a pin drop, and it's just like, guys, say something. Someone react to something. Oh my goodness. But, you know, it is what it is. I just expected, you would think, the fans being back, the first pay-per-view back with fans, they would have lost their mind. Everything that happened, they would have popped at. It's kind of like, well, shit. I mean, if this is the honeymoon period and this is the kind of reactions we're getting, what's gonna happen when things return to normal? Jesus Christ. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about that crowd. I wish we could have gotten a little bit more energy from Fort Worth. But hey, overall I thought it was a solid show. There was enough good things in there to make it worth the watch. That first half of the show was not good. Up to the squash match with Kofi Kingston, it felt like an episode of Raw. Honestly, it felt like an episode of Raw. But they picked it up with Charlotte and Rhea, and then of course ended with the surprise return of I guess we've officially entered SummerSlam season. So we're gonna have a lot to talk about. Please give me your thoughts about the show down below in the comments. And as I break things down, I really want to get your thoughts in the live chat. Let's play a couple more super chats and then we'll get into the reviews of these matches, because I see you guys donating and I don't want to miss out on anything.
Peacemaker vs. Aquaman this SummerSlam LMAO.
He does look like Aquaman though. Real talk, he really, really does. And I think John's gonna kill it, and the oh my god, I was gonna say Guardians of the Galaxy. It's not Guardians of the Galaxy, it's Suicide Squad.
Wait, what was that remix of All the Things She Said? I need that on my playlist.
Oh, I made it, actually. It was a mixture between Alicia Fox's theme song and, of course, All the Things She Said, which is Victoria's theme. Yeah, I made that. It was one of my old mashups that I need to re-upload, actually. So I'm gonna re-upload that in a second. Probably today, if y'all want it. 79 cents. Thank you, sir. Hey, I'll take it. John Lemon Show. I appreciate that. Jonathan Lemon. 79 cents. I'll take whatever y'all want to donate. Thank y'all so much for contributing to the channel. Please believe, best believe, that whatever you donate is going to go right back into the channel to help make this the best wrestling show here on YouTube. So I see one more super chat just waiting. I'm gonna let that play, and then we'll get to the actual review where I go through the matches, and then we'll play some more later. Just want you guys to have all the space that y'all need to say what you want to say. Okay. Oh, did he cuss? Oh, god damn it, dude. Don't blame them. How do you expect them to get invested in these shows when WWE does such a shit job? Poor booking. Yeah, a poor job of booking these talent. I don't blame them. Hey, this is a PG stream, my man. Why are you trying to make this girl cuss? She not gonna be saying no cuss words, sir. Anyways, let's go ahead and get to the review. Thank y'all for once again being here. Let's kick things off with the kickoff match. Look, I already knew the moment they announced that this was a mistake. I don't think this match should have been on the pre-show. And coming out of it, no, it should not have been on the pre-show. This probably should have opened the show. This was a good match, as you would expect, and it had a shocking outcome. I didn't see the Mysterios losing the belts on the pre-show. Guess what happened? They lost the belts on the pre-show to the Usos. Okay, didn't see that happening, but here we are. Your boys, the Usos, are the 7-time? Yeah, 7-time tag team champs. Now, most of you are just like, okay, I mean, that's cool and all, but why are you talking about this? Because some of you who've been keeping up with the news, you should know that Mr. Jimmy Uso a couple weeks ago got nailed for DUI. And as soon as he won the belt, guess what was trending? It was trending on Twitter. Get a DUI, win a title. I'm not joking you. Get a DUI, win a title. Look, how WWE handles their business is how they handle their business. I don't know if this was a good idea to give the win to the Usos this close to Jimmy just getting a DUI. You couldn't have waited until SummerSlam. At least give it a month to blow over. It's still kind of fresh. People were still talking about it. So I don't know what else to tell you, but that reaction you should have saw coming. I wouldn't have given the Usos the win here. I would have waited until SummerSlam. Now, eventually they were going to have to win those belts because you need to have the bloodline look strong. You're going to have to let the bloodline dominate. But man, y'all gave them the belts that close? I don't know if that sends a good message. Because I remember when did RBD get his DUI? It was 2006, right? I remember when RBD was both the WWE and ECW World Champions at the exact same time. He got a DUI. Zip! They cut him immediately. They didn't fire him, but they cut him out of that main event scene. Almost immediately. Crazy. He lost his spot like that. Jimmy Uso? I guess the whole idea is he's too important to the storyline between Roman Reigns and The Rock and the Samoan Dynasty to just cut him. And guess what? They did address it. They addressed it tonight. Roman had to chew him out for it. That was about it. It was a slap on the wrist. Yeah, I don't know how many of these you can give to Jimmy Uso. I love Uso, but eventually this is going to have to stop and we make the guy do something about his track record, if you know what I mean. DUIs, driving while under the influence, and it's not just his first, it's his fourth. I don't think we should just be sweeping that under the rug. I'm just saying. But all right, get a DUI, win a title in WWE. Let's talk about the women's Money in the Bank. We open things up with the women's Money in the Bank match. And boy, ooh, man. I think it's safe to say, as of right now, it can always get worse. But as of right now, this is the worst Money in the Bank match I've seen. This was horrendous. Zelina Vega, Asuka, Naomi, Alexa Bliss, Nikki Cross, Liv Morgan, Natalya, Tamina. To be fair, that lineup doesn't sound very good to begin with, but Jesus Christ, girls. Oh, this was awful. What made it worse was the crowd sitting on their hands, not reacting to anything. The only thing they reacted to was the ending, because the ending was shocking. I mean, the ending got me. Even I was like, what the, really? That's what that was. It wasn't, oh my God, she won. It was more like, really? Her? I don't even remember like anything crazy about the match. Alexa Bliss did some hocus pocus bullshit on Zelina Vega. Zelina sold it, looked like a joke, because apparently that's what she is now. She's a joke. Hey, that's what she signed up for. She knew the moment she returned to WWE, she was going to be a joke. So enjoy being a joke, Zelina. Hope that money is worth it. I think Nikki almost killed herself. She jumped off the ladder very awkwardly and almost missed the girls. I'm glad they caught her. Tamina was booed. Yeah, remember when Tamina got cheered at WrestleMania and everybody said, "Oh my God, the fans like Tamina. We should push her." Yeah, she got booed tonight. Her and Natalya. Because everyone wanted to see Liv Morgan win. Although, I was actually surprised this was a pro Alexa Bliss crowd. They loved Alexa Bliss tonight, which, fans, I want you to realize something. You're cheering on what's one of the worst parts of WWE right now. And I love Alexa, but they've overdone this Lily gimmick far beyond. It's been crossed the line. It's just ridiculous. Just be careful what you're telling WWE. You can cheer Alexa. Go ahead and cheer her. But if you start seeing Lily show up killing folk, that's your fault. I'm just letting you know that's your fault. But yeah, they loved Alexa tonight. I didn't expect that to happen. But more than anything else, they wanted Liv to win. And I was actually thinking, maybe they are going to give it to Liv. That'd be nice. Because I did see her promo on SmackDown that apparently aired on commercial break, which was stupid. But I saw it. The crowd naturally gravitated towards her. They love Liv. Who doesn't love Liv Morgan? She's very charismatic. She's extremely likable, very relatable, and she's got that cute nerd next door energy that everybody wants to date, but they can't because they're not a believer. Just saying. But you would think, like, oh man, she would be the perfect Money in the Bank briefcase holder. And it's not like, well, we gotta have a heel win the briefcase and a babyface win the other because we can't have two babyfaces. It didn't really matter because they already did give it to a babyface. So instead of giving it to Liv Morgan, which would have made the most sense, or giving it to Naomi, which would have been nice. Imagine Naomi winning the briefcase. Check this out. Then cashing it in on Bianca Belair and joining the bloodline. Now, I'm going to give a shout out to TwitWow because that idea came from John on TwitWow. And I loved it. I thought it was great. And then I remember us talking about it too. And I was thinking it would be really cool too if like Tamina and Natalya lost the belts and then Tamina got with Naomi and they became a tag team and then they won the belts and then Naomi became Naomi 2 belts. I'm like, man, it got me excited. And no, we didn't do that. They went with the one gimmick that didn't even get a reaction. Nikki Ash. Super Nikki Ash. Resident almost superhero girl. When she came out, she was one of the only ones that did not get a reaction. The only reaction she got was the crowd popping when she won the briefcase because they're like, what the fuck, Nikki? And even I'm like, Nikki? Listen, I get it, okay? I understand why you give it to Nikki because it's the shock value. You want people to be on the edge of their seat and expect the unexpected, right? This is one of those shock values that made no sense because I'm thinking, there's no way in hell Nikki is going to cash in successfully. This is a waste of time. You could have given it to someone that could have used it, but you gave it to Nikki. Oh, Jesus Christ. So what, is she going to get involved with the women's title match now? With the women's championship, going to pretend to cash it in on Charlotte? Oh my God. Oh, Jesus. Please don't. Nikki was fine just being an undercard act. But now we're getting ready to push her to believably be my champion? Okay. I was giving the gimmick a shot. I don't hate the performer, and I understand this is her gimmick. I don't care. This is getting on my nerves already. I don't even get what the whole point of this all of. Why are you a superhero? Oh, because I believe in myself and I want to empower others to believe in themselves. Okay, you couldn't just do that as Nikki Cross. Why are you wearing a goddamn fake ass Batwoman outfit? I mean, it's cute, but no. Why are you wearing it? And now you want to be Raw Women's Champion? No, thank you. I'll take Becky Lynch when she comes back. How about that? This was horrible. Easily the worst Money in the Bank match I've seen. And yes, the worst match on the entire show. This was terrible. Make that Charles Barkley terrible. You know what I mean? It was terrible. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the next match. This tag match between AJ Styles, Omos, and the Viking Raiders. This was originally on Raw. It should have stayed on Raw. They should have put this match back on Raw, taken Rey Mysterio, Dominic and Rey Mysterio, the Mysterios, and the Usos, and put it here. Kill any matches on the kickoff. Just make the kickoff hype promos and stuff like that. You didn't need to have a match there. You really didn't. You were good just having the tag match being in this spot. And I think it actually would have helped the pay-per-view flow a little better, in my personal opinion. But this didn't do anything for me. I mean, it was the same typical AJ Styles gets his ass kicked, and then Omos comes in and saves the day. Here's the thing about this that really bothers me, and it's actually starting to get annoying. I don't think the crowd realizes that these guys are heels, or they do and they don't care. I think it's the latter, actually. They do and they don't care because AJ Styles is cool and Omos is 7'4" or some shit like that. Why would you boo that? There's no reason to hate these guys. What has AJ and Omos done that's warranting boos? You know what I mean? I don't know why you would expect people to boo this. Matter of fact, I'm shocked they're not babyfaces already. You would think after the WrestleMania reaction, he would have went all in with them being a babyface tag team. But they are stubborn and want them to be heels. Okay. Well, we'll see how that works out at SummerSlam. Maybe you can get Riddle and Orton to work as the babyfaces here. But if you keep booking this tag team the way you're booking it, I don't even think Riddle and Orton will be able to make this work, because the psychology of these matches make no sense. These guys are the heels, but AJ's the one selling and getting healing himself, and then here comes Omos to get the hot tag and save the day. And the Viking Raiders were the baby faces. So, yeah, this should have stayed on Raw, where it belongs. I do want to see the match between Omos, AJ, Orton, and Riddle, though. That's going to be fun. But this was... I'll say it was decent to be nice. There were a couple of spots in there that I liked. I liked the that double team where Omos threw AJ outside the ring, and then AJ turned it into a Hurricane Rana on Ivar, or was it Eric? One of the Viking Raiders. That was dope. Outside of that, you can skip it. And then we got Lashley versus Kofi Kingston, man. I do not like how they've been booking Bobby Lashley these past few weeks on Raw. I thought him losing to Xavier Woods was dumb. I understand why they did it, so he can cut that promo, which was good. It was a good promo. I just feel like you didn't really need to have him lose clean to Xavier Woods to make that point. You didn't need to do that at all. And if we're building Bobby Lashley up to face Goldberg or Brock Lesnar, please, Brock Lesnar, you don't need to be having him lose to Xavier Woods. I don't give a shit if it was a roll-up. He shouldn't be losing, period. He should be doing exactly what he did to Kofi Kingston tonight. To everybody. Until he fights Brock Lesnar. What they did with Brock... Excuse me. I was going to say Brock and Cena. But you know what? No, let me keep going with what I was getting ready to say. What they did with Brock and Cena in 2014 is very similar to what they did here with Bobby Lashley and Kofi Kingston. It was a prolonged squash match, and it got uncomfortable, which is good. Loved it. Kofi got like 2 seconds of offense, and it was just Lashley killing him. Personally, he didn't pin him. He made him did he even make him tap out, or did he pass out? I think he KO'd Kofi Kingston with the little full Nelson hurt lock. KO'd him with the hurt lock. I wish he would have won by referee stoppage. When he was hitting Kofi Kingston with them dominators, those looked nasty. I wish that would have stopped the match. I wish the referee would have been like, okay, stop. You win. I'm stopping it. It's over. You know? But it was good. Like, this is what I want to see from Bobby Lashley. The stuff that we did with him and Miz back in March, where he completely destroyed Miz, and what he's doing here with Kofi, this is what I want to see more of Bobby Lashley. He should not be losing to anybody for any reason. I don't want to see him cheat. I don't want to see him pull the tights. Bullshit. Stop that. All right? I don't want to see him get help from MVP. He should be another Brock Lesnar. And we got that. So this was great. I can't really grade this. It wasn't really a match because it was a squash. It was like 7 minutes. But it was essentially Bobby Lashley just killing Kofi Kingston for 7 minutes. Told a good story, got the point across, made him a monster. So for what it was great. But I can't really grade it as a match because it really wasn't a match. It was a squash. But Bobby Lashley now goes on to SummerSlam to probably fight Goldberg. Jesus Christ almighty. I already did a video on it. Go watch it for my thoughts. That is so stupid. I don't even know why. Why, of all people, we gotta get Goldberg. Goldberg! What is that gonna do for anybody? Bobby Lashley beats Goldberg. Okay, you beat him past his prime. Goldberg beats Bobby Lashley. Great, you just buried another talent. And there goes Lashley versus Lesnar. If he loses to Goldberg, forget it. Oh man, I really hope we get Lashley and Lesnar. I'm praying to God Vince wakes up and goes, God damn it, let me call up Brock, and then gives him however $1 million he wants. Matter of fact, give him a blank check. Have him, here, how much money you want? Lesnar goes, okay, and we're done. It's not like they can't afford him. Let's play some more super chats, and then we'll get to the rest of the review.
Kofi must have been wearing his hat in a goofy fashion because he needed a Seabear Circle tears of joy.
God damn. That boy got embarrassed. See, one thing about this loss to Kofi, this at least made him look sympathetic. Okay, it wasn't as embarrassing and much of a burial as his loss to Brock Lesnar, who beat him in 8 seconds. You know what I mean? Go.
I live in Vegas, can't wait for SummerSlam.
Man, you lucky bastard. Man, I hope you get Lesnar and not Goldberg. Real talk. Because that would really suck if we did all that and he didn't even get the one match we were all hoping to get. Alright, let's get to the next match, which I believe is the highly controversial Raw Women's Championship match. Ooh, I have a lot to say about this. So, let's address a little something really quickly. Rhea Ripley, whether it was earlier today or sometime this week, did an interview with Bleacher Report, where she talked about criticism about her feud between her and Charlotte on Raw, where basically they're both heels going after each other. There's no designated babyface. Who do we cheer for? Both of you are bitches, and nobody likes either of you because y'all both cheat and you both are very unlikable right now. So what are we supposed to do? And Rhea Ripley decided to do something that she probably should not have done. She opened her mouth and gave her opinion. And she said the following, and I'm going to actually pull it up, so I don't want to misquote her, because I love Rhea. I think what she did here was try to be a game player, a team player, defend the company, which I understand somewhat, but this was not it. This wasn't it. Okay, here's what Rhea Ripley said. She said, and I quote, "People just have to pick one. It's the same with Stone Cold. Was he really going out being such a nice guy? No, he wasn't. And people loved him for it. Yeah, let's just forget about the fact that he was going against Vince McMahon. He had an actual evil figure to go against, which made him even more lovable." Anyways, let's continue. "So I don't see why people are getting so angry about my feud with Charlotte and getting so confused over it when I'm pretty much doing the same thing I was doing in NXT and people loved me for it. Yeah, because on NXT, Rhea, you went against a very strong heel and Shayna Baszler, who had a ton of heat. So yes, let's continue. She says, I don't believe there should be designated faces and heels. People should go out there and do their thing, and you choose whether you like that person or not." Rhea, if you don't have faces and heels in wrestling, you don't have a story. This is common sense. This is the same thing with sports, okay? You have a home team and an away team. You can't just take out the dynamics of good and evil and just have everybody be good and everybody be evil. No, you need a reason for people to get invested. That's why we have heels and baby faces. Now, there are times where the fans aren't behind the baby face and get behind the heel, okay, but even when they're not necessarily cheering them as in their roles, they're still cheering and booing somebody. So this whole idea, it's the same thing with Cody Rhodes. We're beyond the baby faces and heels. Bullshit. Okay? It might not be done the way that it used to do back in the day, where you can just tell someone that he's the good guy and they follow it. Okay, fine. The rules have changed. What made a babyface back then isn't what makes a babyface now, but you still need heels and faces. And I know what Rhea was trying to say, and I understand why she was doing it, because she was trying to play that company line, be a team player. This was just a bad take all around. Horrible take, and you saw it in the match between her and Charlotte. Because when the match first started, they didn't know who to cheer for. So you know who they ended up cheering for? They ended up cheering for Becky. We want Becky chants. Yeah. The fans tried to hijack the match early, and Charlotte wasn't having it. Charlotte flipped them off. She got pissed off and flipped them off. Hilarious. WWE tried to censor it. They were like, no, Charlotte. Charlotte don't give a fuck. Woo! I'm Charlotte Flair, bitch. I'll do whatever I want. Charlotte the boss, man. Charlotte said, look, y'all not gonna hijack my match. Okay? Y'all can keep your CM Punk chants, you can keep your Wood chants. When I'm in the ring, you gonna either boo me or cheer for me. Try to hijack my match. What's wrong with y'all? So it was rough. It was a rough going for them at first. I was like, ooh, I feel bad for them. And it's not their fault. The storyline they got was terrible. Horrific. So of course you would expect the fans to try to hijack the match. But to the credit of both these women, they were able to go out there and have a great match like they always do. They always have great matches. Their worst match was the Hell in a Cell match. That was bullshit. And I think both of them will be able to say that, because that was a horrible match. But outside of that Hell in a Cell match, their WrestleMania match last year, awesome. Their match this year, great. And this one, great. Listen, say what you want about Charlotte. She's overexposed, she's overpushed, she's got too many titles, blah, 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 blah. Say what you want about Rhea. She's overrated, she's not really as good as she was on NXT, and although she might be a good talent, she's not getting good bookings, so she's not good, she should go back to NXT, blah, 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 blah. Say what you want, alright? But be objectively fair when it comes to them. When Charlotte needs to, she will go out there and put on a good performance. And she does it every time, with Rhea especially. There's a reason why Charlotte is a 14-time women's champion. It ain't just because she's Ric Flair's daughter. That needs to stop. See, why are y'all making me defend Charlotte Flair? Why y'all making... See, I'm supposed to be the guy that's burying the talent, that's going out there saying, yo, we're pushed. Stop. I did it with Roman Reigns. I did it with John Cena. I'm supposed to be the person that's doing the burying. Y'all are making me defend Charlotte Flair, who everybody says is another Roman Reigns and John Cena. And yeah, she is overexposed. She is overpushed. But it's not like... Do you know how often this woman loses? It's not like she is going to get like a 1-year championship reign. Y'all know she's losing that belt to Becky Lynch as soon as Becky shows up. You know that. You know that. And I get some of the complaints. What was the point of bringing up Rhea Ripley then? Why didn't you just let Rhea Ripley carry the belt to SummerSlam? I agree. I 100% agree with you. You're right. But I'm sorry. They ruined Rhea the moment she jumped to the main roster. It was already over with. Her promos got scripted beyond hell. She is not good at scripted promos. I don't know what the hell she's trying to be now. Because on NXT, it was a punk rocker badass. Dominant badass. The same woman that went 2-4 in the War Games match and beat Shayna's team 2-4. They made her a monster. Then we get to the main roster. She's being a cowardly chicken shit heel, overselling, losing to Nikki Cross. Like, oh my goodness. And here she is tapping out like a bitch to Charlotte. I'm sorry, but if you're not gonna book Rhea Ripley like how she was booked on NXT, yeah, don't make her women's champion. Sorry. If you are so determined to make Charlotte that centerfold, the centerpiece of your division until Becky Lynch comes back, fine. Fine. I'd rather you just do that instead of having Rhea look like a weak champion, which is what she's looked like. I would rather her not be champion than her to look like a weak champion, because that's what she looked like, unfortunately. I hate to say it. So the booking failed them. The booking failed both of these women. But it was still a great match, and they deserve credit for it, because Fort Worth tried to bury him, tried to hijack it. Midway through, they could not do anything but get up and cheer. They were popping for the near falls. They were getting into, they were chanting for Rhea, let's go Rhea, let's go Charlotte. They were chanting for both women. They had him in the palm of their hands. And man, when Charlotte hit that top rope natural selection, that got me. That one got me. I was like, holy shit. That was dope. Oh, and Rhea Ripley hit, what is it called? Is it Orange Crush? Orange Crush suplex. Where she, does a little pump handle, gets her here, and then does a suplex. Beautiful. Almost botched it. Wasn't pretty, but she still did it though. It was pretty dope. Great match. I loved it. You gotta give my girl some credit. Say what you want about Charlotte, but this was a great match. And she is your new 14-time women's champion. I know a lot of you don't like it. You ain't gotta like it, but you gotta appreciate it. It is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, we are currently at 200 likes already. The goal for this video is 300 likes. We at 200. We can get to 3. We can get to 300. We can get to 300. Let's go. Let's do it, man. For real, for real. Next match, I believe, is the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. So, this is where the stream started to crap out. I missed a good portion of the beginning. I am gonna go back and watch it, because I feel like my score might actually improve if I see that opening, or it might stay the same. Regardless, based off of what I saw, oh, this was the complete opposite of that women's match. The women's Money in the Bank match was one of the worst. This is one of the best. This, holy shit. From the get-go, when I was able to watch it, the first thing I saw was, I think it was Drew McIntyre diving over the rope. That's the first thing I saw. That's when the stream fixed itself. He did the nice dive over the rope. I feel like I missed a lot. I really did. Apparently the crowd was hyped for everybody. Johnny Drip Drip. We got a Johnny Drip Drip chant. Ricochet is a motherfucking beast. Did a goddamn tightrope walk. And then did a freaking springboard senton splash off the ladder. Man. Ricochet. My boy Matt Riddle getting them RKOs in. RK Bros, excuse me. The crowd loved him. Crowd loved Matt Riddle. Very, very refreshing to hear. Okay, someone's telling me that Big E had a scare at the beginning of the match where he hit a spear on McIntyre and almost injured himself. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, apparently he finished the match, but is he okay? Like, did he actually injure himself? Because if he didn't, cool, fine. But I mean, I think we've all been saying it. We've all been saying, man, he better stop. I mean, I like that he does that move, and so far he hasn't hurt himself, but one day he's gonna injure himself. Or he's gonna... you can't tell him to stop, because he'll keep doing it no matter what. But man, he's gonna hurt himself one of these days. He really is. Nakamura was over, of course. Kevin Owens is a psychopath. Took a goddamn buckle bomb to the outside through a ladder. I hope he's okay. See, I didn't see Big E's spot. I didn't really see Big E's spot. But I saw Kevin Owens' spot. I'm going to assume KO's was worse, because it looked like he killed himself. That was nasty. I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't do it. Can't do it. But my heart sunk into my chest when I saw Drew McIntyre climbing that ladder. And then, when all hope was lost, the Maharaja showed up, and he was our savior. Thank God. I'm so happy Jinder Mahal went out there, because McIntyre was getting booed. He was getting booed. I was like, ooh, that's not good. I remember I think it was an interview earlier on in the night, actually, where he was talking and then the crowd booed him. There were some cheers. It was more of a mixed reaction, but noticeable boos. I'm so happy they didn't have him win. I was like, please don't do this. When Maharaja showed up and kicked his ass, I was like, oh, thank God. I actually like Jinder for something. The Jinder was able to hinder the McFart, the McIntyre. So, thank God. Yeah, keep him away from the world title picture for a while. Matter of fact, send him back to Sheamus. Make him US champ. You know, keep him in the mid cards for now. Maybe if you want to see him to SmackDown, cool. Maybe he can win the IC title on SmackDown. I don't care what you do with him. Just keep him away. Keep him away from the world title picture for right now, please. So that's fine. I'm happy they did that. And then we get to what is easily my favorite part of the entire night. When I saw Big E climbing that ladder, something came over me. It's almost like I got the Holy Ghost. Yo, I got the Holy Ghost when I saw Big E climbing that ladder. I was just like, come on, Big E. Come on, Big E. Come on, Big E. And then Big E, man, when he grabbed that rung, I was like, pull it! Rip it off! Just yank it off! Hurry up! And when he pulled that briefcase down, I just yelled. I was like, yeah! Yeah! I almost shattered my glass window here. And it woke up the neighbors. Oh my goodness, that crowd lost their shit. I think all of us, we all lost our minds when Big E won. I was, my man, Big E! Yes! Yes! Man, they actually got it right. Holy shit. I was very worried. I was very worried that WWE was going to give it to McIntyre. When they gave it to Big E, I was just like, oh, yes. Oh, thank God. Oh, they're not stupid. They're stupid. They make a lot of stupid decisions, like Goldberg versus Lashley. But, my goodness. My goodness, man. I was... Listen. When I see my culture doing good, I'm always going to be a fan. I'm always going to get invested in that. And the idea of Big E versus Bobby Lashley for the WWE Championship, come on. Come on, y'all. Come on. Oh, man. It was already good enough seeing Kofi versus Bobby. Now Big E versus Bobby, come on. And if that was... I would rather have that than Goldberg versus Bobby Lashley. Matter of fact, can you just have Goldberg squash... I don't know. I guess he can squash Bobby Roode. Robert, don't call me Bobby Roode. I don't care. Who's not doing anything? He can squash the Miz. There you go. Miz versus Goldberg. No, Miz versus Morrison and Goldberg. There you go. He can do a double jackhammer. Probably could on those two. Make it look good. I think he can get a double jackhammer off. He's actually done one before. But yeah. No, actually don't. Because he might kill him because he's old now. But whatever. Do that. Do that. And then we can do Big E versus Bobby Lashley. If you can't get Brock Lesnar, do Big E versus Bobby Lashley. Please. Give me something else but Goldberg and Lashley. But okay, maybe he won't do that. Maybe he'll wait until WrestleMania to cash in on Roman after he beats The Rock, which would be so goddamn awesome. There's so many ways you can go about this with Big E. This was the right choice. This was the right call. And I am so happy for him. He has busted his ass for so long. I have been investing in this man for the longest. For real, for real. And I'm ready for it. I am ready for a Big E main event run. I am. So whatever you decide to do, you want to make him a WWE champion? Go for it. You want him to be the Universal champion? Go for it. I don't care what you do. I'm here for it. Here we go. Big E, man. To the moon. Here we go. And of course, last but not least, we got the main event of the evening. We got Roman Reigns versus Edge. The WrestleMania match we did not get. And again, I'm someone that believes I'm glad we didn't get it at WrestleMania. Because at WrestleMania, there wasn't enough heat behind it. Here, you had the story of WrestleMania adding to the match, and it made it a lot more intriguing. And then you got Edge with this more psychotic, edgy, new version of the Rated R Superstar. And that versus Roman was very interesting, very intriguing. So, yeah, I was invested in this match. And the match was great. Very old school. Don't know if I would have ended the show with this, honestly. I know why they did it. They could have, saved it for something else, but Sure. I wouldn't have ended the show with this. I would have ended with Big E. But alright. Whatever the case. Roman and Edge had a great match. Very old school. Started off slow, then picked up. And then as you can imagine, we had a referee bump. And then of course we brought that pipe, the leg of the steel chair into play, where Edge pulled it over Roman's mouth, which I'm starting to think that initially it was just a spot. That's just something he came up to be very creative. And then it just got intertwined into the story, which I love. I love that. That's pretty cool. But the whole pipe across the mouth, the crossface pipe spot, they did bring that into the match. And Roman, like a goddamn pro, sold it like a boss. I love that when Edge was doing it to Roman, he was and then he passed out from the pain. Passed out from the pain. And then he woke back up from the pain. Love that. Just amazing selling. And I love that during the match too, before I talk about the ending and stuff, I love that during the match Roman Reigns was talking shit to the audience, because at first when the match started it was a split chant. Let's go Roman, let's go Edge, let's go Roman, let's go Edge. And then Roman turned around and said, man, shut the fuck up, I don't even like y'all. He healed up on them and ended up making them boo him. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Because that's something John Cena... Roman is a heel. He knows what his role is, and he embraced it. But yeah, the ending of the match, we saw the Usos try to come out to help his boy, and then the Mysterios ran them off. The Mysterios ran them off. And so you're thinking, oh shit, is Edge gonna actually win this? Nah, you knew it wasn't gonna happen. Cause as soon as the Usos got taken out, you already knew who was coming out. Here comes Seth Rollins. Super kick, and then walks away. He stayed out there though. He didn't go all the way away. He stayed out there. Cause I think that was the near fall where we're thinking Roman's gonna spear Edge, and then Edge spears Roman, and then referee runs down. I'm being told that Charles Robinson actually injured himself. Is that true? Did Charles Robinson injure himself on that terrible bump that he took? Now, if he actually hurt himself, then I hope he gets well. Keep me updated on that. But another referee ran out. Edge did a really awesome sell of that near fall. Love his facial expressions. That was very well done. And then Roman, of course, gets a little help from Rollins, and then hits a spear on Edge. And there you go. 1, 2, 3. Roman retains. Rollins starts attacking Edge, and then Edge starts attacking him back. They go off into Narnia. I don't care where they go. So there goes their program. Roman gets a microphone, goes to tell the audience to acknowledge him. And as soon as I saw him grab that microphone, I went, okay, where is he? I can't see him. I don't know where he is. But where is he? Where is he? Because when John Cena salutes, he salutes like this. I think he went back to doing this. But he used to do this. He used to salute like that. So, where is he? Before you know it. Here comes the Peacemaker. Here comes Don's brother. Here comes John Cena. And he actually came out to a big pop. He got the whole John Cena flex. John Cena flex. He got all that. It's basically the same thing as giving Kurt Angle the "You Suck" chant during his theme song. It's out of respect at this point. He gets in the ring and takes off his hat. And I noticed a little something about his hair. Now, if you just so happen to squint a little bit at the back of his head, I think Mr. Cena's balding. Are you balding, Mr. Cena? Uh-oh. Cena's gonna have to cut his hair off soon. Oh, he's getting old. He's getting old now. He's starting to bald. Oh no, Cena. Oh no, oh no. Them the breaks, sir. Them the breaks. It happens. I'm gonna take care of my head. I don't want to go balding either. doesn't matter. Cena got a very nice reaction from the crowd and basically told Roman, "You can't see me," and then walks away. So there you go. That's your SummerSlam feud. I am looking forward to the hype. I think the promos between John Cena and Roman Reigns are going to be fire. Oh, I can't. Matter of fact, I'm watching this Friday Night SmackDown just for that. That's going to be great. I need to see another round with Roman Reigns and John Cena on the microphone. That's going to be awesome. I think Roman... Now, the last time they actually did a promo, they did that promo back in 2017. John Cena destroyed him. Oh, I remember that. That was pretty crazy. That was pretty messed up. This time around, I don't know. I don't know if Cena will destroy him. I think Roman will. I think Roman might hold his own. But actually, can I be honest with you? The one thing I also want to see is John Cena and Paul Heyman. Now, how often do you get that interaction? Now, we've seen it before. They've done like, what, one promo where he was fighting. I think it was back in 2014 when he got squashed by Lesnar. I remember that, I think. But it's not a lot you get Paul Heyman and Cena. And this is a different Heyman. This is a I don't give a fuck what I say Paul Heyman. Taking on an I don't give a fuck what I say John Cena. Whoo, this is gonna be dope. The match itself will be okay. The match at SummerSlam will be decent. It will probably even be good. The match itself doesn't even matter. I don't give a shit about the match. The match is whatever. Roman Reigns will beat John Cena and someone will cash in him. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe Big E will cash in. I don't know. I don't care. The match between him and Cena, whatever. I don't care about that. It's going to be what it is. The hype is what I'm looking forward to. That's going to be nice. That's going to be the SummerSlam match for me. So I can't wait. I cannot wait to see how Roman fares against John Cena this time around. And don't worry, Cena's not going to bury Roman. And I see a lot of people saying that. So you want Cena to bury Roman? No. Okay, Cena is back to put him over, clearly. He's here to pay respects to the current roster and put him over and leave, because let's call it like it is. Cena's not doing this in the next 3 years. I can see him retiring. Yeah, I see him retiring probably around WrestleMania 39. Same thing with Brock Lesnar. I can see them both cutting it off around the ages of 48, 49, 50. So, yeah, Cena's not going to be wrestling past WrestleMania 39. I seriously doubt that. I might be wrong. He might continue to wrestle for the rest of his life, but listen, man, he's Hollywood now. John Cena is Hollywood. He's turned into what The Rock turned into. But yeah, I can't wait to see what happens. That hype is going to be dope. And then after John Cena, Finn Balor, probably Finn Balor. And then after Finn Balor, we got The Rock. It's happening, folks. We doing it. The Rock and Roman Reigns. We here. So, yeah, give me your thoughts. Give me your thoughts about Money in the Bank. Solid show overall. The first half sucked, but the second half was awesome. The second half saved it from being an absolute dreadful show. So, check it out if you haven't already. Give me your thoughts down below in the live chat. So we're going to play some more super chats, and then we're going to do some hangouts. We're going to do a hangout. Get your thoughts on all of this. So I noticed we're at 242 likes. Wow, we are really close to 300. We're going to hit 300 for the stream's over. That'd be pretty dope.
It's Goldberg v Fiend all over again.
Yeah. Maybe we should bring in Bray Wyatt for him to... Nah, I'm just joking. He's not going to fight Bray Wyatt. I hope not. Jesus Christ. Maybe he will fight Bray Wyatt, and Bray Wyatt will beat him.
Brock Lesnar vs. Bobby Lashley vs. Goldberg.
I actually don't hate that. What's wrong with me? Why don't I hate that? I actually kind of like it. I think I'm sick, y'all. I'm officially sick. Maybe I'm just sick.
Cena's epic return. Wasn't expecting it so early.
Well, sometimes it's good to expect the unexpected, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean. He got a big pop, too. Wait a minute. It says John Cena is back on Raw. What the fuck? Why is John Cena on Raw?
SS is gonna be an epic show. Beer mugs.
Sure. Why is John Cena on Raw? Hold up. What? What? Was it? Okay. Whatever. That's just weird.
Owens channeling Darby Allin.
Yeah. I see the similarities outside of the non-face paint, but yeah, that's kind of scary. How he's willing to put his body on the line like that. That's yikes. Let's see here. I think we got a couple more. And then I'm just gonna go straight to the live chat and see what y'all talking about. What?
I want Roman Reigns say to John Cena, "You are like The Rock of you be movie star," and you say to The Rock, "You don't care about WWE anymore."
Okay, I think what Sam's trying to say is he's gonna tell John Cena you are exactly what you hated The Rock for in 2011 and 2012. Right? Is that what you were trying to say? I'm gonna assume that's what you were trying to say. You become what you hate.
$100 donation.
So I heard you D players think that you have a chance at SummerSlam rolling on the floor laughing. Remember my name because I am not going nowhere.
The Super Chat Champion has spoken. King Mike Tubbs reminding you all that he will be defending his belt at SummerSlam next month, but he will not be going down easy. To win this belt and get your name on the Super Chats, you will have to out-donate him, and he's letting y'all know that ain't happening. That ain't gonna happen, son. Wow. $100 donation. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and give it up to the amazing crowd tonight. Over 300 people watching me. Wow, 300 people. Incredible. That's really awesome, y'all. I think we can actually hit 300 likes before the stream cuts off. So we are just, 55 likes shy? 55 likes shy of my goal of 300. Let's do it. Keep donating, by the way. I'm not going nowhere. Y'all can donate all day. I'll just read some of your comments while you guys donate. I'm so glad Big E won, says Ultra Shao 97. Oh my goodness. Who is not glad Big E won? That's the real question. Yeah.
They should just give Charlotte all 3 titles just to get it over with at this point.
Yeah, might as well. They for real. Like even I feel like people give her too much shit a lot of times, but yeah, even I'm there. Seriously, it's like y'all want her to be the shit. Cool. Just give her all the belts. We understand. Give her all the belts. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Casey Morgan. Well, I'll be subjective about Charlotte Flair because, in my opinion, she's not the greatest women's wrestler of all time. Sasha Banks, Asuka, Io Shirai, and Bayley are better than her. Well, at least she's being... How do I put this? At least she's being honest about it. Thank you for that, Casey. Lazy Cheese. Not gonna lie, even though I expected it since he was put in it, Big E winning was so refreshing. Man, my man. For real. Thank you for that. Let's see. Shia Roberts. I like how Lashley is using the Dominator. I'm glad he brought that back, because he stopped doing it for a while. So I'm glad he brought it back.
Firestar, I see you. Do you want a free shot SummerSlam?
Firestar's got too much responsibilities to be worried about this. He also got a woman to take care of. Trust me, Firestar already got his championship. He good. You know what I mean. So, oh no. You might put some money down and give you a shot. We'll have to see about that. Let's see here. I don't see a lot of people talking about what happened with Peacock. Actually, you probably were talking about it. It's just there's so many people here in the live chat. It probably deleted or it can't show the earlier stuff. Wow. There's that many people here? That's crazy. Philip Johnson, Edge versus Roman Reigns made me so mad. First off, the pace was super slow and I hate the Seth Rollins interference, and Cena returned afterwards. Like, what the hell? Yeah, that's just crazy. Wow. You could have cut out the entire sequence with the ref being down and it wouldn't have made a difference. The finish was still Seth distracting Edge, even with the ref right there to see it. So, it is what it is. Yeah, they could have cut it down, but I still thought it was great. Cena should have returned to an Edge standing tall as the champion. Nah, if they were going to bring Cena back, the right opponent was Roman Reigns. Because that... Edge versus John Cena, no thank you. At least Roman versus John Cena is fresh, if you know what I mean. Yeah, the Cena pop. The pop for Cena was dope. Say what you want. Say what you want about Cena, about how they overpushed him and how he's overrated and all that jazz, and you're probably right. No, you are right. But still, like, give him his credit. Also, I'm close to 300, y'all. 49 more likes, actually. 49 more likes till we get to 300. Let's do it. Congratulations, Big E, the new 2021 men's Money in the Bank briefcase holder. Thank you for that comment. Amazing tribe. I agree. It's an awesome moment for Big E. The Walking Dead spread jams? The Walking Dead spread jams. Interesting. Roman is going to have his title for at least another 9 months, most likely longer. Lashley will beat Goldberg before Bryan comes back. Are you sure Bryan's coming back? I don't know about that.
The songs for the super chats are nothing but bangers.
Oh, I'm glad you guys like them. I'll be changing them up around SummerSlam. I always change up the songs every big 4 pay-per-view. I change up the songs. So hey, get them here. Get them donations in and hear them while you can, because they will be changed up around SummerSlam. Just so you know. Yeah, I know Cena's on Raw tomorrow. I don't know why he's on Raw tomorrow. It's weird. That is super weird. I'm just like, why? Why the hell?
Hey Alex, please watch John Cena prom in WWE YouTube. He do prom after Money in the Bank over.
He did prom. I don't want to see John Cena in prom. I know he meant promo. They want me to watch. He wants me to watch the John Cena promo, right? Let me see. John Cena promo. Is it a post-show promo? Okay. Well, sure. Let me play this. Let me hear what John Cena had to say. We can all hear it together. Let's go.
Suck, man, this feels pretty good. I see this dude's sign over there. It says if Cena shows up, we cheer. Is this like Bizarro World? What's going on?
Yeah. That's funny.
Tonight I just wanted to come out here and let Roman Reigns know that I was back, and I certainly wanted to come out here and let all of you know that I'm back. And I promise you, this is not a one night only, but what's special to me is that this is the first night.
Okay.
As always, I want to thank all the WWE superstars for putting their lives and their bodies on the line to entertain all of you, but most importantly, I missed you guys. I really missed you guys. So as much as I'm thankful and grateful for them, man, I love you guys, and I really missed you, and thank you so much for being here tonight and making this moment special to me and special to everybody in here. Thank you so much.
All right. All right. Well, that was again the typical John Cena speaking from the heart. Emotional, connect with the audience promo. So he's back. Not for look, everyone's saying he's back for good. No, he's not back for good. He's here to job to Roman and then he gone. He's just here to fight Roman at SummerSlam and then he gone. So calm down. So enjoy him while he's here. You just never know. Twitbot asked me a question. What percentage of shows do you think Cena shows up to between now and SummerSlam? Well, apparently he's gonna be on Raw. So probably 80%, if not 90%. He'll probably miss one or two, but he's gonna be on Raw and SmackDown? No, he's probably just gonna be doing Raw this week because they need someone to be there at Dallas because they got nobody. So, all right, we'll do John Cena tomorrow night on Raw, but more than likely, he will be on pretty much all the episodes of SmackDown. I can promise you that right now.
Peacock needs to get IY together after tonight.
Seriously. Okay, and follow-up question. What percentage of the shows in that time do you think WWE Cena himself plugs his Peacemaker show? He'll be plugging his shit all the time. He'll be plugging his Fast 9 movie, and then he'll be plugging Suicide Squad, because that's the only reason why he probably came back, so they could promote his stuff. You don't think Cena just came back for the fans, right? You don't think Cena just came back just to put over Roman. Fuck that. He came over to put himself over as well. And that's okay. Cena knows damn well that eventually they'll give him the title again and he'll break Ric Flair's record. He good. He doesn't mind losing matches to Roman and to all these other wrestlers now, because he already knows that one day they're going to give him a championship run and then he's going to beat Ric Flair's record and then he's set. And then it'll be undisputed. He'll be the greatest WWE champion of all time. But yeah, he'll definitely be on a good majority of the shows. For sure. Oh my goodness. 1 second. Let's see here.
Legends may show up on Raw as well with Seha.
Can we not? No. No legends. Oh, he said, Legends. I thought he said legends. So Reigns may show up on Raw as well as Cena. So, fuck the brand split, essentially? Are we just saying fuck the brand split? Let's see, Noel says Fast and Furious 9 wasn't even a good movie. I mean, have any of the Fast and Furious movies been good? Okay, that's not fair. 5, I thought 5 was great. I thought 5 was straight awesome. I liked 6, and I liked 8. I don't know if I can say they were good. You know what I mean? The only one that I think was good was 5. 5 was easily the best one. 6 and 8 I liked. I don't know if they were good, but we'll see. BW also thinks there'll be a big cash in at SummerSlam. So you think Big E's cashing in at SummerSlam? Shoot, maybe. Goldberg beats Bobby Lashley. We're gonna need Big E to come in there and save the day. Please. I prefer Space Jam 2. I actually saw Space Jam 2. Space Jam is better. Just saying. Space Jam is always better, and it will always be better. Just saying. Okay, I'm gonna let that super chat play by Mr. King Mike Tuds, and I'm gonna get out of here. You guys can get the rest of those likes up to 300 afterwards, because I trust you will. How do I feel about Tokyo Drift? Tokyo Drift? So, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't even see Tokyo Drift, because I didn't think it was all that great, honestly. But some of y'all saying it's better than 5. I don't think it was better than 5.
Roman had that OS moment when he saw Cena, tears of joy rolling on the floor laughing.
Yeah, he sold that like a pro. Okay, once again, guys, show some love to It's J-Nox for the awesome cover. The next pay-per-view, SummerSlam. King Mike Tuds will be defending his belt. So, we'll have to see, ladies and gentlemen, who ends up being the new Mr. Super Chat Champion. Nah, he'll probably defend it, because I don't know. He looks like he's got an infinite amount of money. Unless we get a return from one of the former champs. Is Aaron Sherwood going to show up? Is nickname Mai going to show up? What about Victor? Ooh, haven't seen Big Vic in a while, so see you guys next month for it. But as always, thank you guys for watching. I will be back up here tomorrow night for my Raw review, and then of course throughout the week you'll get NXT, AEW, and Friday Night SmackDown. So make sure you guys tune into that. Until next time, this is Alex, just Alex signing off right here in Alex's World. Thank you guys. Hope you take care of yourselves. I'm out of here. Peace.